Okay, the next problem we're going to do is problem number 14. And problem number 14 is on page 587. Okay, so look in your book on page 587, please. And this is problem number 14. Okay, GED, problem number 14, page 587. So they want you to simplify the expression. And what we're going to do here, when you look at this problem, you see there are exponents. The highest exponent is 4. The next largest exponent is 3. And then the next, there are no exponents, right? So the way you do this is you combine like terms from the exponent with the largest degree, which is 4. And then combine like terms for the exponent with the largest degree, which is the next one, which will be the exponent 3. Right? And then finally combine the terms from the exponent with the smallest degree. And of course we have x, which has no exponent. So that will be next. So let's illustrate and show you what we mean. Here's how you do this problem. Alright, let's write it out the way they have it. The original problem is 6x to the 4th, alright, degree, plus 7x plus 5x to the 3rd Let's close the brackets on that. And then we have minus, begin parenthesis, 4x to the 4th degree Okay, you have to excuse a little bit of the background noise. We're doing this actually with a class, and there's a class next door, and they're a little bit loud, or a bit loud, right? Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can hear me over them because they're next to us, but they're a little bit loud. Okay, 2x to the 3rd degree plus 3x. And let's close the parentheses. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to combine like terms. So let's find the terms with the 4 exponent, right? And I'll show you. So we know we have this has a 4 exponent, and this has a 4 exponent. But I want you to look here now. This is a positive 4x. See? Positive 4x, right? However, you see this minus sign here. So negative and a positive make this negative. You see? Okay? It's going to make this 4 negative because of that. A negative and a positive make this 4 negative. Okay? So when we combine this one here, negative 4x4 to the 6x4, you have this. So let me illustrate it and you can see it. So 6x4, and then we'll do the rest of the problem. We'll set it up the way you're supposed to. Negative 4x4, and the answer would be, and then you'll understand how we combine it. The answer would be, so look, you have a positive 6 and a negative 4, so that's going to leave us a what? Positive 2, right? So the answer in this, and see, you understand, you can see now how we are combining these like terms by their exponents. That would be your answer for that. See? Okay, and then we will go to the one with the next highest exponents, which is the exponent of 3. All right, so let's get rid of this, and then we're going to finish setting the problem up. But I want to show you how we're actually doing how we're actually combining the terms. So let's just erase that, and then we're going to set it up the way you need to, so you simplify the problem. Okay, so that would actually go here. Let me get my blue, and here's how you do the problem. All right, so 2x 4, and you know where we got that from. We combined the 6x 4. We combine this one to this one, okay? And of course, that negative here made this positive 4 negative, right? Okay. So now, we look at the next terms with the next largest exponent, which is, like I said, the exponent of 3 here and this one here, and we'll combine those, right? And so when we go a plus 5x to the third and a negative 2x to the third, what do we get? Okay, but now you got to remember something here. Let me get my little red so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, yes, we do have a negative 2x to the third, but remember what you have out here. You have this negative out here, which is going to make this 2 a negative, and a negative is a negative times a negative makes that 2 a positive 2, right? So you have a plus 2x to the third here, and you have a plus 5x to the third. Let's see, let me make sure. Yes. So your answer is going to be 7x to the third. So let's put it. Plus 7x to the third. Okay? Now let's look at the next term. So the next one we're going to do, it doesn't have any exponent. See, this doesn't have an exponent, and this one doesn't have an exponent. But I want you, again, keep in mind, let me give you a little red. You have a negative out here, right? This negative here, which is going to make that plus 3 a negative times a positive equals a negative. So it's going to make this plus 3 a negative 3. Okay? Okay, so let's do this one here and this one. So you have a plus 7, see? And this is a negative 3 because of this negative out here makes that negative and a positive, make this a negative 3. So a plus 7 and a negative 3 equals, and let's go ahead and put it, a plus 4x. Plus 4x. So all we did was a plus 7 and a negative 3. So you have plus 7 and negative 3 leaves us with a plus 4. And this is your answer. All they wanted you to do is just to simplify the expression. Okay? Okay, let's do the next problem. Number 15. Let's get rid of this. Okay. 15, GED on page 587. Okay, so this problem here it reads the perimeter of the trapezoid below is 50. So they're telling you what the perimeter is, the outside. If you walked around the outside of that shape, the perimeter is 50. What is the area? Now, one of the things you have to look at is this. There are 4 sides, but one of the sides of this trapezoid does not have a value. Well, they told you the perimeter is 50, so all you have to do is add up the ones that are present. 10, 13, and 15 should give you 38. So 38 minus 50 is 12. So the value that's missing is 12. Okay? So let's put 12 over here. Remember, they have it something like this. All right? And 12 is missing over here. All right? I told you I was going to illustrate everything so you can see it. And so we have to add the 12. And so what does 12 give us? It actually gives us the height. See? That's what that is. All right? And we know that because look, this is a base here. We can see that. That's a base. And this is a base. All right? So from base to base is the height. Okay, let's erase that. So now that we have the height, 12, what we're going to do, and we've done one of these before, we're just going to plug in the values into our formula for getting the area of what? A trapezoid. And here is the formula. The formula is A is equal, A meaning area, A is equal to half, we've used this formula before, height times base 1 plus base 2. Alright, so this is the formula we're going to use to solve the problem. So, let's plug in the value. So, A equal half, and H is the height, so the height is 12. Okay. Let me erase it. I'm going to put yes. Yeah, I want to show it that way. And the base 1 is 10 and base 2 is 15. So let's put that. Base 1, 10, plus base 2 is 15. And it's equal. Okay, so what do? Let's look and see what the orders of operation is. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And we do see P, some parentheses. So let's do this one first, okay? Let's do this one first. 10 plus 15 is equal to 25. And then let's bring down the 12. And bring down everything else. I told you I would do this and make it really, you can see it step by step. I would illustrate it so you can see exactly, because you can look in the back of the book and see the answers, but it's not being, illustrated live so you can see how they came up with it. So that's what we're going to do for you. So now, we have this, and where do we go from here? What's next? Well, we're going to say 12 times 25, okay? 12 times 25. And the answer is 300. And then bring down everything else. Equal sign and okay. And this is equal to. Now notice what you have. You have to read the problem at this point. So let's read it. Let me get my little red pen. The area is equal to half of 300. Now this does mean multiply. Area equal half times 300. Well, we know what half of 300 is. Oh, arrow down a little bit. So you can convert this half to 0.5, but you can also just read this half of 300 equals 150. That's your answer. Now, if you wanted to convert this to 0.5, this here, you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. So 2 will be divided into 1. You can do it in your calculator. And the result would be 0.5. But you can see this half of 300 is 150.